yeah. Here we are again for a wonderful beginning of August. This is All Gas, No Trash. I'm Josh. I'm the sidekick, but I'm here today with Adam.
Yes, hello, greetings, salutations, welcome to the program. I think this might be a relatively quick episode. So I just literally came back no more than 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago from seeing Lady Appletree at the Zebulon. And I don't think I made a mistake going to this show. I was hesitant about going. I was pretty much debating it the whole week because for one or two reasons. One, I really don't want to drive to LA anymore.
Yeah.
Two, parking is ass.
True.
And there might be a bevy of other reasons, but I mean,
it's just LA in general. LA is fucking garbage.
No, I mean, I generally like going over there. It's not even a problem of driving. It's just when I know I'm going to struggle against trying to find a parking spot, and I spend more than 15 minutes just trying to find a parking spot to get inside. Or
did you have to pay for parking?
No, I didn't.
Nice.
Luck, but it's just the way the place is pinned in like the landscape of Los Angeles. It's on Fletcher Drive, so it's just beyond where the 5 freeway is at, and it's in this like little triangle bit of the street, and you can go off and pull to the right, and usually there's parking, but there's a lot of areas that just have no parking signs, no stopping, no nothing. So it's like, fuck, dude, what's the point of all this shit? You can't park literally next to the venue itself, but just disgusting. Anyways, so I changed my mind because as we came to find out, we missed the mark on 2,000 downloads, which was kind of like an arbitrary goal we set within the last 4 days, but nonetheless, we still wanted to achieve it, and we fell short by how many? Six downloads. That would have disgusting. That's like our 9/11 right there.
Yeah, no, that is 9/11. That is worse than 9/11. All right. As I was doing that, I literally got the phone call, Mr. President, the second plane has hit the tower. And I'm like, no.
The second meme has hit the account.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, we'll bitch and complain about that.
Oh, yeah.
So you can listen to the BFN show episode that'll be entitled probably like, we're going to kill ourselves or something like that. I don't know.
So I drove out there, not really much of a problem to get there itself. And actually, there was good enough parking that I didn't have to walk 20, 30 minutes out from where I was heading towards.
How far did you have to walk?
I walked a good bit. I mean, yeah, it was a good bit. Like 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe less than that.
So like maybe like a mile?
Yeah, something like that.
Three quarters to a mile?
Yeah, and I wasn't really particularly expecting any people to show up, but I was pleasantly surprised. I think maybe the last time I saw her perform, but because it was at a record store, maybe because it fell during the week and instead of a Friday that people don't want to, they want to do other things as opposed to going to see some.
Oh yeah, because it is Wednesday, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's.
But so I show up and the fucking security guard's like, "What are you looking for, man?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm not fucking. I'm not.
You should have been like,
I'm not selling. I'm not holding, man. What the fuck?
You should have been like, man, I'm looking for a little nose candy, Playboy.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm here for the show, man. He's like, oh, well, the doors are open at 6. He's like, you can come in whenever you want. He's like, let me ID you first. And then he, because I was wearing my Japanese Heritage Night fucking jersey. Mm-hmm. He's like, damn, dude, that shit's fucking fly as fuck. He's like, where'd you get that? I'm like, I got it at the fucking Japanese Heritage Night for Dodgers or whatever. He's like, man, that shit's fucking dope. And I wish I had more, so I could have sold those fucking bitches, flip, because I've been getting a lot of compliments for that shit. But anyways, I go inside and I hit you up, and I was like, I don't know what time I'm gonna be back. And,
yeah.
But so, dude, she, man, I was just sitting around for a hot minute. So it was basically an hour to the point of she was gonna perform, and yeah, I really like that place. I think it's one of the cooler venues in Los Angeles, but again, it's the parking that sucks ass. So I basically waited like an hour, and I gotta say, man, there's something about punctuality. I think it really is the politeness of kings and queens, right?
Yeah.
I think the fact that she didn't play, like, she took 10 additional minutes from her start time to actually start. And that kind of upset me a little bit because, you know, you got a set time. You better fucking start at that time. I think it's out of courtesy to the venue itself that probably wants you to finish at an appropriate time so they can close when they have to. And then also it's like respectful to the headlining artist that you're going to get off the stage and give them a chance to prep and set up all their shit. So I don't know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But
yeah, I can see that.
Ultimately, so she comes out, and I'm not sure, I mean, judging by the fact that I terrify your child.
Yeah, that's a true story.
I was standing somewhere near the front of the stage, so I think she got a good look at me, and she recognized me, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's here." And I don't know.
It's like you gotta do that Bray Wyatt thing where you have the light and go,
We're here.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh my God, oh my God." Yeah, I'm like Mike Myers, like hanging in the bushes. You know, dude, I'm inclined to believe it wasn't like, "Oh, hey, you showed up for my last show. How you doing?"
Yeah.
Like, I think she was taken back.
It was like, oh fuck, not this guy again.
Yeah. And then I saw the manager walking by. I'm like, I'm not saying hi to that fucker, and he ain't gonna. I'm sure he will come up to me and ask me, "Hey, man, did you get the rest of that? Did you get the set?" And I'd be like, "No, you must have the wrong person."
Yeah, not me.
So she starts her set, man, and she's on the keys at first, and so what contrasted from the previous time I saw her is that she had a full band.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, that upped her ticket so much more. So she started off on the keys, and she was playing and everything, and so she eventually transitions over to just doing vocals and shit. But her playing with the full band, I gotta say, man, it's so much better. It elevated her music so much more than just doing an acoustic set.
Yeah.
And I think just based on how she performed today, man, I think she has a chance to be like a super country star. She's kind of weird. She's kind of shy and like timid and shit on stage. She kind of fumbles over her words and not huge on stage presence, but her voice is incredible. And just watching her perform it, people were like howling and saying all this shit. And of course they had all their get-ups for country music and folk music. Like there's people dressed appropriately for the situation. And here I am like looking like a fucking thug. But she played quite a bit of a few new songs that I hadn't heard, and the best part of the night, while I did enjoy her performance, like her vocals and everything, there was a guy that she had playing the steel pedal guitar, which is something kind of prevalent in country music. I've never actually seen that before up close and personal, so I gotta say that particular part of the performance was a real highlight for me, and I don't know, it made my fucking night. But just speculating on what I saw tonight, man, she doesn't do a lot of fucking things right. She doesn't do social media right, doesn't post that frequently, and she also doesn't share enough. And I mean, if it were for the fact that she made one fucking post, I wouldn't even know she was performing tonight. I don't think a lot of people would know that she was performing tonight. So, so keep that in mind for the fact that, yeah, I do think she's great, but that's one thing that's holding her back, is that there needs to be more ways for people to have access to her specifically to get familiar with her music and also her personally. And she's not meeting that mark, but sometimes you see somebody and you know they're gonna succeed in spite of the fact of their flaws. And you so eloquently pointed out that she's much like Game Rages, that we do absolutely nothing fucking right, and we're gonna catapult ourselves into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I really enjoyed fucking tonight. I don't think it was a mistake to go out and just go see some live music, which has been quite a bit of time since I've done that. And if anything, it just gave us something, or at least me specifically, to talk about for this particular, just to chronicle what's going on with this specific artist. Because if I did mention in previous episodes that if there were two people that I had betting tickets on, if these were dark horses that of music, that AKA BK and Lady Appletree were like the two artists that I would bet on. And evidently tonight was just exemplary of her being a fucking star. Like, there was, I would venture to say that this whole place was damn near full, already showing up for her to see, people already showing up to see her perform. And judging by the fact of how people received her, man, I think better things are on the way. But I just want to point out that we fucking here at All Gas No Trash, we're right on that shit. We talk about things as they're happening, perhaps even before. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about the show specifically, to keep a fucking live journal of music that's happening in Southern California at the moment. So I'm not sure if I have anything else to add in that. I'd be on that.
How long was her? So she wasn't the headliner, right? She was just like a middle actor. Oh, she opened it?
She opened, and I believe the person that was on the stage with her, who was doing backup vocals and guitar, was also. So I believe this gentleman's also part of her band, but he himself has his own project. So I think he was the person that was headlining. Oh,
and so then he just had her like open for them or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he also performed in the opening.
Yeah.
Man, I guess I would do that. I mean, like,
you're like double dipping, kind of.
Yeah, but like, okay, it'd be like if we did a Game Rage night at like a comedy club and we did like live podcast. Oh yeah, let's do a live All Gas No Trash. Let's do a live BFN. Let's do a live fucking. We'll just do all the things. Like, fuck it. We'll sell tickets to each one, like, just to be assholes. Like, you know.
We just do a whole week.
Yeah, we do a whole week. And All Gas No fucking CUP will open for BFN, and then it's like, oh yeah, we'll be like, oh thanks guys, we'll leave, and then we'll come back out to the BFN entrance, and it's us against the same shit. It's like the same people. Like, oh, that'd be hilarious.
Fuck that. Make 7 nights and make
each one its own.
Yeah, so we can make 7 times the money.
7 times the money.
Yeah. So as far as I know,
what do you? Because you had said, just not to interrupt, but like you had said that, she's not doing like anything right, jokingly, right? So like, what is it specifically that she's just like fucking up on?
Fucking up on?
Or just not doing correctly in your estimation?
Doesn't post enough about shows.
Like this one, for example, right?
This one wasn't enough. I think there's only 1 post or 2.
Man, that's terrible. How do you get people to go?
It also doesn't build up anticipation. And I know it's annoying. I know it's annoying to remind people about shows, but you're also kind of in the business of selling yourself. So
true.
You need points of failure or redundancy. You need redundancy so that if people don't see your post at a certain time, or they don't see it in your timeline, well, at least they can go to your profile and then they can see, shit, oh, there's something about a show that's happening at some specific time, or date, and I see all these posts. Maybe, is this all one show? Oh, it is? Okay, cool. I can go to this one. There's enough, reminders to let me know that there's a show coming up. So she doesn't do enough of that. And I don't know how consistently she would have to post, but at least posting on a regular basis, like 3 times a week, or just giving people insights to her about, how she comes up with her music, or literally anything, right? Like just to keep yourself relevant to people. I don't think there's enough of that, and it's really specifically about the social media thing in general. I know you asked me about what it was specifically, but those are just a few things that come to mind. Is that she hasn't done enough as far as that goes.
Right. Okay. So then the music's on point. Do you think that's her fault, like not doing this, or do you think that should be something her manager needs to be more on top of?
No, I think it's her responsibility, but
but if you're a managing artist, right, and they're not doing enough,
yeah, you do call it out. You do. I mean, that's the most you can do though, because
well, at what point do you say, okay, I'm just going to do this myself? You're not doing it. I'm just going to post your shit for you.
It's not his responsibility, though. I mean...
Isn't it, though?
I think the manager's responsibility is to open doors. You, the artist, were the one that got yourself to the point that you could be managed. So now it's the manager's job to sell you to somebody else, to get gigs and shit. Because then you get bogged down with all these little stupid tasks that the artist should be taking care of. So then your job becomes to be their bitch, basically. They're Charlie, doing Charlie work, like fucking It's Always Sunny. Because otherwise you're not taking care of business.
Okay, yeah, but think about this then. Okay, think about it this way, from a monetary standpoint. You get paid based on how much they get paid, right? The artist. That the manager gets paid based on how much the artist gets paid. It's not like it's a flat fee, it's like a percentage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the more money you can make for them, then the more money you're making for yourself. So why wouldn't you just say, no, we need to take you to the next level. If you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. Or you're fired. Or, well, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But like, or fuck off. I'll get somebody else in here. I'll get another artist who wants to do it.
That would be a feasible way to do it, is that if they can assign somebody to do social media for them, so it's not...
Or fucking hire somebody to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
if they do it personally, like I said, man, as a manager... I don't think it's your responsibility to take care of what the artist should be doing already, because if they only expect to just make music, there's multiple facets to be an artist at this point, right?
Right.
It's playing the music, it's recording, it's presenting yourself in front of people on social media. Those should be things that you should be on top of. If you have the luxury of achieving such a level that you can afford people to handle your social media, fucking great. But beyond that, I don't know. I think everything's pretty much on you to sell yourself to other people. So I don't think it should be the responsibility of the manager in any regard. But yes, should they be the guiding hand and say, hey man, you're kind of falling short on posting about these. It should be the responsibility of pointing out the positives and negatives about what they're doing. Like if they have a gig coming up, right?
Yeah, okay.
If they have a gig coming up and they say, hey, you have this gig on the 17th or whatever, we're 17 days away and all you posted is 3 posts. You need to look out for the fact that if you want to come back to this venue, I need you to post at least 4 or 5 times throughout the week to let people know. Maybe not directly. Maybe you perform a little like live performance on Instagram Live or TikTok or whatever. You sing a few songs or you sing a song and you let people know, hey, here's my show that's coming up in the 17th. Would love to have you there. And maybe the 3 other days you're posting like, hey, oh, this is a little fun fact about the song that I made. You know, little pieces of content to build towards the show itself. Like that would be, I think, within the line of being a manager to say, you want to get booked at this venue in the future days, or if you want to get booked in the future at this specific venue, you need to make a good impression.
Yeah.
And you need to do your part on posting and sharing about this show, because they're the ones going to be making money and you're going to be making money too. So to make it mutually beneficial, you need to carry your weight. So,
all right, let me get your thought on this. Do you think that she's just fucking lazy because this guy, like she didn't even, like this guy who's the headliner is in her fucking band already. So it's like, she's just riding on that guy's work. Somehow he's getting booked at these things. And then he's like, oh yeah, hey, you can open for me. So you think that she's just like, oh, I don't got to do shit. I got a built-in fucking shit with this guy anyways. Wherever he goes, I'm just gonna go with him, and then fuck it.
Well, how would you feel about that as a headliner?
Well, if I had a guaranteed opening act that I knew was going to show up and I knew was going to not fucking give a half-assed job every time, then yeah, I'd be like, cool, do whatever the fuck you want. If you don't want to promote it, don't promote it. You got no following anyways, so who gives a fuck? Like,
I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of spit in the face too.
But he's also in her band, so like,
yes,
that's my opinion.
Okay, outside of that context,
okay,
if it was two independent bands,
yeah, all right,
and it was your job to sell on,
I'd be like, never again, bitch. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Why did you even fucking agree to do this? You're riding my coattails here. The least you can do is try to get more motherfuckers to come to the show. The least. Even if you have a minimal following, I don't give a shit. I expect you to be pumping that shit like it's heroin, all right? Peddling it on the street corner as a crack dealer. You should be out there fucking putting up those stupid signs on the side of the freeway, when you get on the off-ramp and they're stapled, Little Timmy and fucking Dre Keezy fucking this weekend at the Ontario Convention Center back parking lot because it's not actually a real show. They just fucking did it at like a park. Like that, I expect that kind of shit.
Yeah. I mean, shit. For your exception or for what you're thinking, if they're the headliner and they're friends, how much could you contribute? I'm not sure, but an effort would be appreciated nonetheless. But yeah, I'm not really sure.
All right, so then let's say that because their situation's unique because they're in each other's shit, or well, I don't know if she does anything for him, but I mean he's at least in her grouping. But how does that make you feel then as her? Like, so how would it be for her then if she is writing this guy who's the guitarist in her group? Oh, he's actually the star because he fucking has his own thing that gets booked at places and does all this shit, and you're just trying to like capitalize maybe on that and move up. So how does that dynamic work? Like,
I don't fucking know. I mean, if I was a betting man, I would bet on her because I hate to say it, she's female and she can sing like a fucking songbird.
Do you think this is going to be like that Bradley Cooper movie situation where Lady Gaga
I had a feeling you were trying to nudge it definitely nudge in that direction.
And then this guy will probably end up killing himself because she took her fucking.
They're not in a relationship as far as I know.
They weren't either at the beginning, so I mean, who knows?
That's true. I mean, fuck, I don't know.
Well, like, how popular is this other guy?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, judging by the fact that there was a number of people.
All right, what's the name of that band or that
I don't know. You just type in Lady Appletree at the Zebulon and find out what his
Zebulon at the Zebulon. What a great fucking name. Sam Burton. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, Lady Appletree and Sam Burton. It says.
Okay, we'll fucking find out what his shit is on Instagram.
All right, here we go. Oh wait. No, this is the Zebulon. Lady Appletree.
Big country star.
All right, Lady Appletree. I mean, she's got like almost 5,000 followers.
It's not big, though. It's not huge or anything.
Yeah, no, it's not huge, but...
Following, no?
Oh, I'm trying to see. 4,999 followers. And just to be curious...
Not much, right?
This is AIDS. Why is there nothing on here?
I'm telling you, it's an outrage.
Okay. How is it that, well, I know how you have 5,000 fucking followers. Oh, fuck, this sucks. I hate this. This is an outrage.
Okay. No effort. I mean, dude, I know that they have a day job and they have to rehearse and do all this shit, but...
Hey, so do we. So do fucking we.
Yes, but... I don't know, man. I just don't understand some artists sometimes. It's albums. And
she's only got one album out.
It's not even an album. It's an EP, dude.
Oh my god, it's a fucking EP. She's got a bunch of singles and one EP. You know, this. Sure, yeah. One song has a bunch of fucking plays on Spotify.
Yes, but it's still unacceptable because I hate to compare it where it's apples and oranges when you compare podcast to music.
Yeah.
But damn it, dude. There's consistency in what we do.
Yeah, true. There's a lot of consistency. All right, let's see Sam Burton. Let's see what this fucking guy's... Oh, he's not much better. He's only got 6,800 fucking followers, but...
But if I was a betting man...
Yeah.
I'd even bet... I mean, the dude has a decent voice. I'm not going to lie, but
Oh, he's got nothing on his shit too. God damn it. Fuck these guys.
You know,
all right?
okay. You know what's funny? It's entirely possible that this shit is only an anomaly because of the fact that this was free. Because people in LA would love to go somewhere.
Oh, so you didn't have to pay for this?
No.
Oh.
So you can just show up and see some live music. And
Curious. All right, we'll go anyways.
yeah, I have a feeling maybe the fact that this show was free maybe contributed to it. Because, I mean, what better deal in Los Angeles to go see live music for free, dude? And what a missed opportunity for the venue itself to not make at least $5 on every. Because that place was fucking packed, dude. It was damn near sold out.
Man, fuck this guy too. He's only done fucking since in 2020 he put out a fucking album, and then in 2020 it took him 3 years to make another fucking album. Fucking lazy fucking assholes. Did you know
Millennial Frog?
And I mean, look at he has one song that's got like 1 million fucking plays or whatever. Whoop-de fucking do.
Whoop-de fucking do.
I bet you he fucking doesn't even know what work is.
Yeah, I mean,
Millennial Frog put out 4 fucking albums this year, 6 in like a 6-month period or 7-month period,
and got played on in India.
And got played on an Indian terrestrial radio station. Fucking an Indian radio station, 107.8 FM. The fucking I don't know what it's called, but that's what you got played. Fucking doing the work. And we didn't even solicit that. I don't even know how the fuck they found it. Like, how the fuck did you even find this, India? And it's funny because we got put on a 4th of July playlist, and it was the song from the.
What was it? 9/11.
No, it was Red, because I was making all the songs. Well, all the songs on The Gentleman Known as Millennial Frog are plays on the title of like actual classical music songs. So the Blue Danube, I made Red, White, and Blue Danube, all right? That's the name of the song. And that's the song that got played in there. Because I looked on their fucking thing to try to find it because I was like, oh man. Because it tells you on Apple Music what day you got played on there and everything. So I was like, oh shit, like I got to find out if I can find a copy of the show. I was going to send him an email and be like, hey man, let me get a copy of that show you played our song on. Let me just hear it right quick.
Based and chicken masala pill.
Chicken fucking tiki masala pill, all right? Yeah, man.
Based and curry pill.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Fucking. So what if they have open air fucking sewers? They like Millennial Frog. India is #1 for Millennial Frog.
Just to give you a heads up, I don't know which one of the dogs took a leak on the table, but.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. That's fine. It's not. There's no electronics down there, so.
Eventful night.
Oh man.
Pretty fucking decent. I think Lady Appletree is on her way to being a country music star. I think this is my personal wager. My bet is that I don't know what the timeline is. Let's say in the next 2 to 3 years. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to see Lady Appletree perform at a place like Austin City Limits. I don't know. There's something about her, man. You know when you see something, you whether it's sports,
yeah,
or fucking music,
and you're just like, oh, they got it. Like they got it. Whatever it is.
You just fucking know. Like if you saw Barry Bonds when he was a teenager and playing in high school.
Yeah.
You're like, this motherfucker looks like he's going to hit 800 home runs. I don't know what it is. There's something about him. So, in summary, there's just something about Lady Appletree.
And we will be continuing to follow Lady Appletree and
perhaps stalk and harass her and maybe
perhaps bully her into an interview. I don't know.
Maybe haunt her in her dreams, dude.
Man, I would love to ask her why she's so fucking lazy. You know that guy? Okay, this I had an idea. Well, maybe this is a topic for a BFN, or we can talk about this on the BFN show. But I had an idea for another kind of interview version of a podcast. But we'll talk about that on the BFN
like
show.
Martin Short on HBO when he was that fat movie critic.
Jiminy Glick or whatever. Yeah, kind of like it's kind of like that, and the Between Two Ferns And then and like that guy who does he does this thing on Instagram, or I don't know what he's on, but I see it on Instagram, and it's like this thing where he does people's finances, and then he's like, oh, you're paying 38% interest on this car. God, you're a fucking idiot. Like, why are you so stupid? And I'm like, oh, dude, we should do that like with fucking artists and be like, you haven't posted on Instagram in 9 days. Why are you so fucking lazy? Like, why are you such a piece of shit? Like, please tell me. I'd love to know.
Yeah, man, shit, that'd be fucking great. Just to rip on artists.
Yeah.
I really want to make like an MTV News thing where we just rip on artists, but
dude, we could do it now. We got the fucking, we got the camera stuff. We could just do we could do we just do it on audio, I guess, too.
Yeah.
But, damn, man. Damn.
All right, what was the time on this episode?
30 minutes exact, 31 minutes.
Get me out of here.
Get us the fuck out of here, boss. Anyways, I forgot to do it at the beginning, but if you're still with us, you can hear it now.
Yeah, so I'm not going to personally endorse Lady Appletree, even though I kind of did on this episode. Don't follow her and don't do anything for her. Because
yeah, don't download any of her songs.
I want a gatekeeper, and I want her success to be delayed as long as possible.
Yeah, so
she can go fuck herself. and
hey, well, maybe her delayed success will force her to do just that by getting an OnlyFans, and she'll have to go fuck herself to make money.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
I don't know. Well, anyways, yeah, don't go listen to anybody. Don't pretend.
Don't help her. Don't do anything. Don't even go see her in LA. Don't bother.
Yeah, don't even
stay home.
No, yeah, don't even actually just fucking delete this episode from your podcast app. Pretend you never fucking heard this, and just delete her name from your fucking mind.
Yeah,
bank.
fucking Men in Black memory wipe with the stick and
yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, fucking
peace out. Have a good day.
Yeah,
night.
well, if you want to hear all the other shit, go to GameRageMagazine.com. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Adam for this show is at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. You can listen to all of our shit on YouTube as well at Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Anyways, all right, we're done. Fucking don't listen to Lady Appletree. Goodbye.